It is time for another braiding technique tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to do the French braided 4-strand braid. So that is this one right here. As you can see, it looks very similar to a regular braid, but it's just a little bit different. You can see there's something strange going on with it, and that's because it's braided with 4 strands. So let's get right into the tutorial. The braid itself isn't that hard to do at all. I actually got it at the first try. You just need to have seen it a couple of times. So I'm going to show you, and hopefully by the end of my demonstration you kind of understand the principle of the braid, kind of how it works, and then it's really easy to recreate. So let's get started. I'm going to turn around here. To start, I am going to take the top of my hair, separate out a piece from here, make sure the top is pulled back smoothly because it's going to be the top of your braid. Alright, and then I'm going to divide this into 4 sections. So I like to divide it in half, and then divide both of these in half again, so that you have 4 sections. Now before we start to braid, when you are doing multiple stranded braids on yourself, I feel like the most important thing, or kind of the best trick you can do, is to get your finger placement right so that you can hold the entire braid in one hand and have the other hand free to work with. So the way I like to do this is I have a separate finger for each of the strands. So I hold the first one in my pinky and the next one in my ring finger, like that. So every finger has a strand of hair, and that way I can hold the entire braid in one hand, and I can use the other hand to add sections of hair. So you'll see this as I move along with the braid as well, so maybe you'll get it once you've seen it a couple of times. Anyways, it works the same with the other hand as well. So to start, I am going to start with this section right here, which is going to be woven underneath the next section, then over the one next to that, and underneath the last one. So we are weaving in that direction, and everything is going to go in that direction, the entire braid. So that's pretty easy. Now it is time to add a little bit of hair. So I'm going to take a section from this side, add it to the outermost strand that I have here, and then do the same thing. So I'm going to go under the first section, over the next one, and underneath the one next to that. Now I'm going to rearrange my fingers so that I can hold this while I take a section of hair from this side. Now if you were to add this hair to the outermost section again, it would be the same section that we started out with, which already got more hair. So I'm actually going to skip this section, add this, kind of weave this through underneath it, and add it to the section next to that. And then just rearrange my fingers, and we're going to go back to the beginning and do the whole thing again. So take a little bit of hair, add it to the outermost strand, and then braid it underneath the next one, over the one next to that, and underneath the last one. So then rearrange my fingers and do the same thing again. So I'm going to add some hair from here, skip over the outermost section, so go underneath that, and add it to the second one. And then the same thing here. Add a piece of hair to the outermost section, and braid under, over, and under this one. Just rearrange my hands. Then take another section, add it here, rearrange. Whenever I get confused, I just rearrange my hands so that I can kind of recount my strands and know exactly where I am. But this is the entire process. You just weave in that direction, going under and over and under again. Then add a bit of hair to this strand and start over. So once you've run out of hair to add, you just continue doing this braid the way you started, just without adding the hair. So it's a little bit quicker. You can just go under and over and under, and then go again, under and over the under. And you just continue doing this all the way down your hair. Now, if your hands get tired or if your hair is too long to reach, then you can just continue in the front. And now you may notice that as you progress downwards, your hair or your braid starts to twist. This is a characteristic of this particular type of 4-strand braid. There's not really much you can do to avoid that without getting a completely different braid. So I may do a tutorial on a 4-strand braid that doesn't twist in the future, but for now I think this actually looks pretty cute as well. And now I've pretty much run out of hair, so I'm gonna tie this off with a little hair elastic. And there we go. There is your 4-strand braid all done. So I'm just gonna check in the mirror, see if everything looks good, see if I want to just tug on this at some point to make it a little bit bigger, which I do because you guys know me. I'm just tugging at the sides of my braid, by the way, in case you don't know what I'm doing. That makes it a little bit bigger and fluffier. So there you have it, your French braided 4-strand is all done. I think it looks really cool, really unique. It looks just a little bit different from a normal braid, but it's not too much out there. So I think many people won't even notice until they look a bit more closely if there's something strange going on with this braid, which I think is really cool. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Hope you found it helpful. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I will have a link in the description box below. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. I will have another video here that you may also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video.